With rising divorce rates and domestic violence cases, Lagos State is taking proactive steps to strengthen marital foundations through certified counseling. And seated here are marriage counselors and registrars in Lagos State. They are undergoing crucial training to tackle rising cases of domestic violence and marital crisis. The Lagos State Domestic and Sexual Violence Agency (DSVA) organized this two-day workshop to equip stakeholders with skills for effective premarital counseling.
This training was coordinated by the Lagos State Domestic and Sexual Violence Agency (DSVA) for marriage registrars who are always involved with intending couples when they want to go to the court for their registry marriage and have the opportunity to counsel them just before the wedding occurs. So the idea or the reason for which they wanted to do the reason for this program is to ensure that intending couples are able to counsel the people before marriage to reduce the volumes of domestic violence that we have in the country or in the states.
Florence Carl Ugu holds strongly that the training addresses gaps, setting realistic expectations and guiding counselors on how to support couples.
Just had an amazing time talking with the registrars and counselors in Lagos State, and for me this was such an important training that has been pulled together because we have a lot of needs as it concerns marriage. We have some people going into marriage not understanding what marriage is about, but what we've just done here, working with the counselors, working with the registrars, is to talk about some of the expectations in marriage and some of the things that we're supposed to do. We have a lot of young people wanting to get married, but a lot of them do not understand what it means to be married. They don't understand what marriage is. They just want to get married for the sake of it. So we've been able to establish some things, myself and other facilitators, and it has been such an amazing time.
She describes the initiative by the Lagos State government through DSVA as timely.
I want to say a big thank you to the government for putting this in order. This was, even as the facilitator, as I was taking it, I was happy. Because now this just means if we have, say, like 500 people in the hall, this just means we've spread the knowledge around and across 500 people. And so we will reduce the rate at which marriages are troubled. I know people may not get it immediately, but if everybody goes home with this knowledge that they've received today, then definitely marriage will be something worthwhile. So I want to say a big thank you for putting this. I know it's a lot. Thank you for putting this together, and God bless you.
Once again, your name.
The position of Florence Carl Ugu was re-echoed by Pastor Dr. Emmanuel, the president of the Institute of Marriage Counselors of Nigeria.
I want to appreciate Lagos State government for adding value to register of marriages across the state, because these people, these register of marriages, they are occupying pivotal role in the society. Like the role they carry out their statutory duty when it is well articulated. That is when they can be able to exhibit what will add value to the society. And their role as register of marriages is actually part of what can mitigate the extent of domestic violence we have in the society today. So for Lagos State government, through the Domestic and Sexual Violence Agency, gathering them together, empowering them, educating them on what they should understand for premarital counseling is indeed a welcome idea in a time like this, when intending couples hardly know what they need to know before they enter into marriage. Is an added value encounter.
Participants commended the Lagos State government for prioritizing the empowerment of marriage registrars whose statutory duties directly impact societal stability.
I will advise that government should keep doing a program like this for enlightenment. And also, government should do their best to help the couples to have the knowledge of what marriage should be. And as for domestic violence, like I used to tell people, what we call negative thought, wrong impression, misunderstanding, misconception That is why in marriage, to avoid domestic violence, you people should have a good communication, understand each other. What you know you don't understand, ask your spouse, because you may get your spouse wrong, having the wrong assumption. But when you talk with each other, you people will explain better all that you need to.
With domestic violence cases on the rise, stakeholders say empowering counselors and reorientating societal values will save marriages. Love Oyeduku for Cable News 24.